Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to Officer of the 24/7. I hope you guys are doing good. So, this is a very important session where we will be discussing some key pointers about the upcoming JIP exam that is supposed to be held in the month of November 2022. Also, along with me in this session, we have our all the mentors which will be taking care of your JIP exam. Right. In order to start the session ahead, I would first request you to share this session among your Telegram group. Copy the link, share this link in your Telegram groups that you are connected. If you have some WhatsApp group of your branch or maybe your bank, please share the session even there, so that all those candidates, all those bankers who are preparing for it, they can also be aware about it. Then also share this session in the Facebook groups that you are connected. Also, in order to keep yourself updated with all the recent notifications and update with respect to IIBF or any other such news, you can subscribe our channel Officer Adda 24/7, where we provide you classes with classes of JIB, CIB, bank promotion exam, and other certification program. So, hello everyone, and in this particular session, we'll be talking about the JIB English medium batch that is starting from tomorrow, how it is going to help you qualify the exam, what our vision would be with respect to this batch altogether to get you selected in one single go, and multiple other things with respect to strategy or what is our strategy to help you clear, and so on. So let me introduce you with my team. So we have Amanjot ma'am, we have Niharika ma'am, and we have even Nikita ma'am, who will be joining a little late. So we have all three ma'ams who are taking care of this batch. Right. So let's quickly talk to them. What are their strategies, and how are they planning to conclude this batch and ensure your selection in JIB exam, this particular which are supposed to be held in the month of November. So Amanjot ma'am, hi.
Hello, ma'am.
So which subject you will be taking care, ma'am?
Ma'am, I'm going to take care about principles and practices of banking.
Right. So what do you think would be the right strategy to, because see, what I have heard so far, and even I know about it, that undoubtedly PPB is one of the heaviest module, lengthiest.
Correct.
Again, right? So how, or how a candidate should prepare, or what should be the strategy? Because as we all are aware that, in the upcoming next exam, that is May 2023, the exam pattern and syllabus will change. Right.
Correct.
Instead of 3 subjects, they would have 4 subjects.
Four subjects.
LRAB would be, will be completely obsolete. Right. And there would be a new subject that would be added with the name retail and digital banking.
Correct.
So how are we going to ensure that PP in the paper of PPB they are scoring maximum? What should be the right pattern or right strategy they should use to clear this exam?
Yeah, of course. As you said, that we know that from May 2023 attempt, the syllabus is going to be changed. So this is the last or best opportunity for all the candidates who already started preparing for the JIB exam, because they know the syllabus, they know the subjects right now. So it's better for them to prepare from today onwards, or from they have already, there are some candidates who have already started because they are joining our YouTube sessions, they are answering their queries, they are asking their queries, they're answering the questions. So many candidates has already started, and those who have not started yet, I would say that start as soon as possible, start with the live batches, because it is important to prepare very precisely for the exam, because this is the attempt in which you are going to appear for the same subjects you are reading already, or know about that subjects already. So when it comes to the principles and practices of banking, as Priyanshu ma'am said, that the principles and practices of banking syllabus is a very vast syllabus. It has 5 modules. As you know, ethics is already added in this particular subject. So very important part is that, as if you have seen the recollected question of the May 2022 exam, you have seen that the PPB subject was quite tough. The questions were quite tough, difficult questions was asked in the particular exam. So to qualify this particular exam, one thing is very important, that is conceptual understanding. So before starting the syllabus, just know before starting your preparation, just know your syllabus, just understand what modules are there. There are 5 modules. To also understand what weightage of modules are there. That is very important to know, because it's not like I'm saying you to skip any topic or any module. All the modules and topics are very important. You can analyze by yourself by checking the recollected questions of the 2022 May exam, that they have asked each and every topic. There were questions from every topic of your syllabus from all of your modules. So you can't escape any particular topic. That's why you have to start as soon as possible, because the syllabus is very vast. And to make sure that you have conceptual understanding, you are practicing topic wise, you are doing practice, full length test you are going for the PPB subject, it is important. So for that, I would suggest you all start from knowing your syllabus, that what actually the principle and practices of banking subject is, how many modules are there, what is the weightage of different modules, which topics are more important in comparison to others, in which every exam they have asked question like factoring, forfeiting, PSL. These are the basic topics from where every year they ask question, in every attempt they ask questions. So you have to analyze your syllabus, you have to analyze your subject. After that, start by doing the conceptual understanding. Don't go with only the MCQ books. You are reading MCQ, you are practicing question. That is not sufficient, because exam is quite tough now. So conceptual understanding is important. As you already know that case study questions will be also there. So without having the conceptual understanding, you will not be able to answer those 2 marker questions. 1 marker questions can be done by you, that like if they are asking very general questions about CRR or monetary policy, or if they are asking about the PSL certificate, you will be capable of answering that by reading the just MCQ books and all. But when it comes to the conceptual understanding, maximum questions will be depend on that. So I would request you all that go with the concepts, don't go with just practicing the questions. That is not sufficient. So what you have to do, as I have told you, first know your subject, know your syllabus, start with conceptual understanding, practice topic wise test. That is important. You can go with the module wise test also. It is going to help very much, because when we talk about the module B of the PPB subject, it has a more weightage in comparison to other particular modules. So it is important to do the topic wise practice or module wise practice, and also the full length test, because after you starting practicing, you will know that you are going on a right track or not. Because it is important to know that whatever you are studying, it is right or not, how much to study, what to study. That all matters after you are practicing questions, after you are having certain marks out of 120 questions. Then you will be able to know that you are practicing in the right direction, you are going with the right syllabus, you are going with the right strategy. So that's all I suggest you to do.
Great. One more thing that I would like to add over here is that, while preparing for JIB, focus on each and every chapter, because the exam this year, or the paper that came or that was drafted by IPF, had coverage from each and every topic, right? None of the topic you could, you can identify and say that, questions are not asked from this particular chapter. No, not at all. So each and every chapter was covered, thoroughly. So in that case, I think that would be the best strategy you should follow, or you should say, best way you can study is not to skip anything. But yes, and attention should be paid with respect to what is important, right? And again, least important. And here, when you talk about important and least important, the role of previous paper plays an important part. You can always analyze the papers and the pattern. So quickly, I'll take you to ma'am, Niharika ma'am, who will be covering the AFB part. But just before I start and discuss about accounts and finance, again, a very important subject, entire exam. Why? Because one reason is that PPB and AFB are now conducted simultaneously. There's no gap between these 2 papers. Makes AFB a really, really important paper, and a paper to be attempted and to be studied with a strategy. Because you will get eventually 4 to 5 hours to revise this paper before the examination. So the preparation and the strategy should start from day one, so that, because see, when we are talking about this batch, we're not talking about the 3 months or 4 months classes. We're actually talking about the entire selection procedure. So here from day one, while you're preparing for AFB, you need to have your own strategy, right? Second thing is on special requests. So we keep conducting felicitation program for the bankers, where we call all the selected bankers who qualified JIB, qualified CAIIB, qualified both JIB as well as CAIIB into our main office in Gurgaon. And we take, we keep asking them about the feedbacks that they could give us with respect to improvement of the classes. And one feedback which came last time was to arrange some special classes for commerce classes, I would say, for our engineers and non-commerce background aspirants. So we found that suggestion worthy, and we have started with this practice now from this particular, I would say batches, that these batches that we are launching, whether English medium or bilingual, have special 5 classes for all engineers and non-commerce background based bankers. Not that commerce background people cannot attend that. Everyone can attend it, but the main focus is on non-commerce and engineers candidates, so that at a point of time at least they're aware of the basic terminologies of accounts, so that the concept clarity could be with ease in the future classes, right? So if you enroll in this batch from day one, you'll be getting 5 classes of commerce, specifically I would say commerce, which will help you to clear your concept. Right now, after that 5 special classes or basic commerce classes I'll be taking care. Post that, the batch would be taken care by Niharika ma'am, an excellent account mentor, right? So we'll directly move to her. Let's see what she has planned for your selection with respect to accounts and finance. Hi, Niharika ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Right. So, ma'am, what are you planning for the, on a strategy part to help our bankers clear accounts in one go, and finance as well, sorry, accounts and finance in one go? And one thing is that account is a subject which typically needs concept clarity. It's a subject which has to be studied with patience, with a process, right? A systematic process where you cannot shift or switch. So in that case, how do you plan to help our bankers to clear the exam?
Good afternoon, everyone. When we talk about the area of accounts and finance, for anybody who doesn't belong to this particular field of commerce, they have another level, as ma'am told you, that we have our own terms and terminologies. So we, first of all, Priyanshu ma'am would work upon the basics, where how to deal with all those scenarios where you don't have the knowledge or the background towards this area. That means you'll be learning about the terms and terminologies that we use in terms of accounting and finance. And then in the classes, what we're going to let you know, see, the point is that finance and accountancy is another level field which requires regular practice. Even for a commerce background person, it is something which requires constant practice and consistency and regularity. So these 3 things goes hand in hand when you're preparing for this particular examination. Along with that, when we talk about the accounting and finance, at one point of time, you'll be just finishing off the 3-month thing within a 5-hour period. That means you need to have your own quick points as well. And at the same time, when you're preparing for this examination, you need to know about the crux of everything. So what I'm going to work upon is the conceptual knowledge, so that you have the crux of everything in such a way that even if you are in short of time, you are able to complete that portion properly. And with the technical requirements that are there in terms of accounting, the very first thing that you can work upon is, don't think about the case studies. Don't go directly towards the MCQs. Don't try that. First of all, understand the core conceptual area. Once you are done with that core conceptual area, then go and test yourself. Find out with the test series that, am I able to solve the questions based upon whatever knowledge I have gathered? And personally, I believe that whatever you are dealing with, if you're doing the accountancy for the first time, prepare your own handy notes as well when we're dealing with the classes. That helps you a lot. Then you are able to do the things in a way better way, because ultimately what happens is, I believe there's something called hand memory. That means whatever you are dealing with, if you note it down, if you calculate it on your own, you are able to understand it. While you are in the class, those participative sessions will definitely be there, so that you are able to understand this technical area with a proper in-depth understanding. Because there's no shortcut in accountancy that, okay, I have just read it and I'm done with it. No, for that, you need constant learning and a broad-minded area. That if I am not able to grab it in the first go, okay, let's give another try and understand the concept. And once I've understood the concept, accounting and finance is nothing but a connecting of dots. First of all, we deal with one part, then you will find that it has a connection with another part. So in my classes, I let you know how to connect those dots even. So that means there is nothing called where you'll be opting for rote learning or direct MCQ practice, or just looking forward towards the solving of the case study. Because the kind of field you are in, accounting and finance knowledge is definitely going to enhance your knowledge in terms of your career advancement opportunities as well. So why not work on it, not on the basis of the JAIIB, but on the basis of the area that it's going to add up to your knowledge, so that you can take up the career challenges in a way better manner. So that means you will be equipped with all that knowledge during the classes. So it not only helps you in terms of this examination, but in the overall working as well. So we're going to work upon these things on the basis of the clear conceptual clarity, which helps you not only in the MCQ, but also in your job profiles as well.
Correct. And again, followed by that, the revision part is really important. And I think making a short revisionary notes or mind maps will be essential in case of accounts. Why? Because there's no gap, right? So
Right.
If you have your own summary sheets, or if you have your mind maps, I'm sure you will be finding it much more easier to complete the entire AFB in the tenure of 4 to 5 hours. Also, you don't have to worry with respect to revision, because we at Officer Adda 24/7 not only take care of your batches, but we even take care of your revisions. So that is why that just before the exam, we have major marathon classes, which are 5 to 6 hours classes, where we ensure your complete revision a day before the exam. So it's like we are providing you end-to-end coverage in order to qualify your JAIIB exam in one go, because we understand that this attempt is really important, right, for each and every banker who is attempting this time. Right. So also when we talk about law, I think Nikita ma'am will not be able to join the session. But again, on behalf of her, I would say that LRAB is again very important and makes a huge difference. Why? Because when you are qualifying JAIIB this year, you'll be studying LRAB. This subject is going to add in your new CIB syllabus with the name of business ethics. Right. So you will have a double benefit. You are reading it in JAIIB. You will again read the something similar. I would be, it would be wrong to mention the syllabus or saying that it would be exactly the same, because at this point of time, IIBF has not notified about the syllabus. But again, business ethics is again all about law. Right. So somewhere you'll find similar things in your CIB as well. So this would be a good benefit for you. Right. And again, I am pretty sure that all of our mentors, they have same strategy with respect to any subject we talk about, whether it is PPB, whether we talk about AFB or LRAB. We focus on the concept clarity. We focus on your practice question, take care of your revision needs. And in order to make you exam prep, we even provide you mock test. Exactly, when you say mock test, it means something which is a copy of your paper, something that you're attempting paper, or you could say paper before a paper, right? So it is at par with IIBF level at times. If I quote the feedback of the candidates here, I would say that they have at times said that when we were attempting the mock at Adda 24/7, the paper seemed a bit tough. We were able to score only 50 or 60, but when we attempted it in exam, we were able to manage 75. Right. So that is the level that, we have 10 mock tests for each subject at each level. Some could be moderate, some could be moderate to tough, some could be tough. Right. So we are, completely into your selection, making you exam prep at all the level, whether the paper is moderate, it is difficult, it is a completely difficult, moderate to difficult, whatever it is. Right. So now I'll tell you how to enroll in this batch that is starting from tomorrow. What are the timings of the batch? Complete details I'll tell you, and also the process to enroll in this batch. So in order to enroll, you have to follow very simple step. Step number 1 would be to visit adda247.com, or you can download Adda 24/7 app, because that's the best thing. Why it is the best thing? Because you are given extra discount, or you are provided with extra discount if you directly buy a badge from Adda 24/7 app. So once you visit over here, then you will have to click on JAIIB CIB, right? And then you have here JAIIB November December 2022 English batch. Now when you click over here, this is the particular batch, JAIIB PPB AFB LRAB November 2022 English medium live batch. Now, what do you mean by live batch? The way we are taking these sessions, it would be same. It would be a live batch followed by a doubt sessions, a very interactive session where you can directly quote your questions, ask your queries from your mentors, and you will get the answers on real-time basis in the class itself. Then followed by that, this batch has the entire study plan over here. The batch is starting from 25th of July, right? And you can check the study plan. The timing of the classes is in the morning. So the batch is completely morning batch, right? And the entire details would be given here. Each subject would be allotted 1 hour, so that you're not overburdened with the content, right? Followed by that, these live classes will be provided by recorded videos, which will be available within 24 hours once the session is over, maximum 24 hours. Plus, for the content coverage, we provide you ebooks like e-PDFs, which you can download and keep in Adda 24/7 app. And even if you don't have internet, you can just go and read the content. Plus, they have 60. You have a 30 mock test and topic-wise MCQs for each subject also, right? And then again, one thing that I told you, that these batches, all the batches are will provide you master revision classes in respective language. It's an English medium batch. What is an English medium batch? Complete English medium batch means the content followed by the explanation would be completely in English, and all those who are facing difficulty with respect to mode of communication, this batch is specifically dedicated to them, followed by special classes for engineers and non-commerce background candidates. Now the question is, how do we enroll? Because when we click on this buy now button, we see that the price seems to be 15,999. That is approximately 16,000. Seems to be a lot. But again, you don't have to worry. Why? Because there are certain discounts that we'll provide, because it is a special session followed by a special code that we'll be providing you for the discount. Right. And can I know the code for the discount?
It's Adda 16.
Okay. So, okay, thank you. So we have a special code for you guys, that is Adda 16. When you click on apply, use this code Adda 16 and click on apply. At the moment you click on apply, you will have to take a deep breath because it is still applying, right? So let's wait for 2-3 minutes to 1 minute, I would say, and it says invalid. Cool. So I am sure that this will start working. Meanwhile, that the code, let me check once. Meanwhile, I'll provide you the details. So when you use this code, you will be provided with a discount of 81% at this point of time, and 81% today it is the last offer for this, right? Because okay, it has started working. So when you apply this, you'll find that the price has reduced to 12. We have provided a discount of 12,000 something, bringing the price to 3,199. This will further reduce by 1% if you have Adda 24/7 app. Right, so buy from Adda 24/7 app. Why? Because right now you're provided with a discount of 80, whereby we are telling you 81. So that additional 1% is provided when you buy the batch from Adda 24/7 app, and there's an option of select coins, which are, if you redeem those coins, these are again like, these coins are equivalent to the discount amount only. So like for example, 100 coins were redeemed. So your price will reduce by that amount, right? So you will get a good price rather if you enroll from Adda 24/7 app. One more thing, the batch is starting from early morning tomorrow. So I would request you that in order to enroll in this batch, you should buy it right now so that you can avoid any issues in the morning or maybe in the late evening. Enroll it now. You will be provided, as soon as you enroll, you will be provided with the content that you can use, start reading maybe. Followed by that, when you enroll in this batch, right, the class will start. But how to enroll for the class? You have to visit Adda 24/7 app. The classes will be conducted in the app or in the web, as you are comfortable with. Right. Once you download the app, click on My Purchases. There you have options like live classes, ebooks. You have to click on My Live Classes. There will be a class that you will be seeing that would be conducted tomorrow. It would be scheduled. And just on the time the class, you will get an option of watch now or click now, join live, something like that. Click on that join live button and you will be in the class. Right. So that's a process, that how you can enroll and how you can join in the class that is starting, or in the batch that is starting from tomorrow. So I think that these were all the important points that we wanted to discuss. Do we have some questions from the candidates?
Yeah, one person is asking, fresh registration is available for the batch. It is available. Geeta, you can register by using the process Priyanshu ma'am has just told you.
It's a very simple process, Geeta. In that case, you just have to click on the link of batch, use the code Adda 16 so that you get maximum discount. I would suggest better, everyone wants to save we want best offers, right? Every one of us. So in case you want best offer, use the code Adda16 and buy it from Adda 24/7 app so that you get 81% discount. Right? Any other question?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I think let's see all of you and let's meet tomorrow in the morning and let's start the classes. First class, it's an introduction class tomorrow. I'll be taking that class. Followed by that, I'll be taking your next 5 beginners class also with respect to accounts. And then Niharika ma'am would start with her AFB class from scheduled date, right? And PPB, I think, ma'am, your classes are starting?
From 28th.
28. So from 28 onwards, your PPP class would start. So I think it would be a good journey. I'm sure that when we reach to the end, the destination would be that, you qualify the JAIIB exam in one single go, right? So all the best from my side. Keep preparing, keep working hard. Take care of yourself. Anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, just one thing I want to add here, that when you enroll in this particular batch, try to join the live sessions, because in the live session, you will be able to ask your query at the same time when that mentor is explaining the particular topic. So it will be very easy for all of you to clear your query at the same time. You will be able to interact with the other candidates also, what their queries are, and what you will be able to interact with your mentors. So try to join live sessions. But you also have an option to watch the recorded classes, but try to join live classes. It will be very helpful to clear your concepts and to have an interactive session with your mentors and other candidates who are joining this particular batch. Okay, so all the best from my side, and let's meet from 28th of July to cover our PPB subject. Niharika ma'am, you want to add something?
I would vouch for what Amanjot ma'am has just said, that it's always better if you come in the live classes, because there, even if you have queries, you are free to ask, and at the same time, you don't have to wait for the time being that, okay, let the class end, and if it is possible to contact with the lecturers or the faculty respective for that, we'll be able to talk. You don't have to delay that part. You can ask your questions directly, and at the same time, you can prepare all those important quick notes that you need for this examination, because I believe the quick notes are definitely required, because since considering the time that you have during the examination, you will not have enough time. So while you are preparing, if you make an extra effort, that will be helpful. And that is something where you can work upon. So why not join the live classes where you can have an interactive sessions?
Right. Followed by that also, I've added the link of the batch in your chat. You can just click on it, use the code Adda16, get the maximum discount and enroll for it. So I think we'll meet them tomorrow in the morning class. Till that time, bye-bye. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you all.